mulai lagi. Lanjutin aja.
Sword? Could it be
Itu tuh
connected
sering
to
berulah.
those extraordinary swords that Shifu mentioned?
Iqbal
Either way, he's
Kenapa?
definitely not Senior Inhu. If he was, he could take down ethereals with just his bare fists.
We understand the situation. Please lead the way. We just happen to be looking for something around here, too.
Thank you so much, both of you. If you can save them, I will do whatever I can to help you too.
Apa nih?
My teammates are trapped somewhere around.
Damn, these ethereals! Am I really gonna die here today?
Oh, John, are you okay?
I know that voice. Big Pun! Finally, come on! Give me a hand here!
Here I Frog.
Berubah dia.
I'm finally saved! I thought I was dead for!
Sorry for the delay. Are you all right? Wait, why are you the only one here? Where's everyone else?
Delay? That's an understatement if I've ever heard one. We sent you to get reinforcements. Where did you go, Big Pun? We were at our wits' end here. I got separated from the main group. I don't know their status either. So, where are your reinforcements? Did the Lords not send anyone?
Well, I got these two to help us.
Well, what? Are you for real? You think two people are gonna help? Listen, Big Pun. This is life or death. Never mind. There's no time to get more support. Even if it is just us, we gotta go back and save them. There's no running from this fight, Big Pun. You gotta fight.
Me?
Actually, Big Pan lost his sword back where you were ambushed. Just leave the fighting to us.
Huh? Big Pun, you threw away the weapon that represents your dignity as a mercenary to get out of fighting? Whatever. You will have to fight, even if you don't have your sword. Just use your powerful hand-to-hand combat skills to handle those looters.
I really can't.
Hold up. Powerful hand-to-hand combat skills? I thought he was terrible at fighting. Just a moment ago, we found him completely helpless and surrounded by ethereals.
You didn't know? He's not bad at fighting. He's just a coward. We would never recruit a weakling who can't even fight. He's way stronger than anyone in our group. We were hoping he'd become a powerful addition for fights. But after a few missions, he couldn't even hold his sword anymore. Hey, Big Pun, look, it's different this time. We need your power. Stop being a coward and come with me.
Oh, do we really have to fight them to the death?
You want to reason with some bandits? Are you crazy? This is a crucial moment of the city's founding. You think they'd sit down and talk with the higher-ups? This is our only choice. You don't want the entire group to get killed, do you, Big Pun?
Big
I don't
Pun.
want anyone to get hurt, but Every time I
Okay.
hold my sword, I just feel...
Oh, wow. He's really fast.
That's what I was saying. He's one of the best when it comes to both swordsmanship and physical ability. We better find him quick, otherwise we're all dead.
Let's chase him, Xiaoguang. Mercenary groups, looters, the city's founding. This all feels like ancient history. Though I'm not sure exactly what's going on, it looks like his sword might be one we're looking for.
I agree. Let's head in the direction he was running.
Bermain telet-telet ya.
Someone's been through here. It has to be Big Pan.
If that merc's telling the truth, and he's really that strong.
There's blood in the air. Signs of a...
Ha.
Behind you! Here now!
Don't push yourself, Mission Guang.
Break the ice! Get behind me!
Xiaojiao's here.
Go here.
Leave it to me!
Okay.
Xiaoguang, you okay?
I don't know why, but as I approach this area, my head is feeling unusual. Big Pond's footprints are on the ground. Looks like he's been through here before.
He was quick to escape the battlefield, yet he still stopped here?
Looks like we can't see much other than the...
They're probably drawn here by the smell of blood. Looks like the fighting between the looters and mercenaries.
Does the stench of death and slaughter attract the... I think I'm starting to understand Big Pond.
Huh? Just from seeing all of...
Yes.
Okay.
Since we both saw the same scenery, maybe it stirred up the same feelings in our hearts, too.
Oh, bahasanya
Sometimes
guys.
I fear the
Lumus
peak's so
sekali,
powerful.
lumus.
When I hold it,
Beli.
I can also feel that these crows are drawn by bloodshed. Maybe that's what Big Pond was afraid of
Wah,
too. In the aftermath of... Sorry, I was getting carried away there. I just felt that he shouldn't be too hard to understand.
Maybe you have a point. I can tell that he doesn't like fighting, and deeply values his companions. Having to wield the very power he fears to protect people. It's no wonder he's so conflicted. Hearing you talk about the insecurities you faced on your path to becoming a swordmaster, I feel like I'm slowly...
Thanks for listening. Let's keep going. If we...
Keep going.
Heads up! High-risk ethereals ahead. Stay sharp, Xiaoguang. Wait. Something's off about these ethereals. What's going on here?
Ya. Ini mobil-mobilan ya. Ini dulu. Oh.
Try breaking through using the technique. Now we can move forward. Another obstacle. My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky. All right, let's keep going. Big Pan should be close by.
Big pain.
I finally found you. Big Pan,
Pan ya.
your companions need you right now. We'll help you in battle.
No, I can't help you. When the looters came, I tried to wield my sword, but I immediately realized I was so scared that I couldn't even swing it. I'll only end up being more trouble for everyone. What use is someone with trembling hands on the battlefield?
Battlefield.
So you don't want to save your friends? You just want to hide here forever and let them die alone?
Well,
Big Pan, I
Pan.
understand what you're going through. You're afraid of getting hurt, afraid of the enemy's attacks. But what you're actually most afraid of is your own strength. You haven't learned how to properly control your strength yet. Every time you do something, you deal devastating damage to others. That's why that is what's bothering you deep down inside, right?
yes, that's right. When I first trained my swordsmanship, I never imagined that I began to fear the sword in my hands. And I was also scared of the exhilaration You two are right. I can't just leave my friends. But please, tell me, how...
There's no need to get rid of this fear. You only need to...
Huh? But doesn't that...
Even though you're afraid of your own strength, you still want to use it to protect your friends. The fact that you're thinking that way, even if your fear persists after you draw your sword, it's a reminder of how you must coexist. There's nothing shameful about fearing battle.
So you mean fear is part of being a swordmaster?
By the way, those looters you were fighting...
Huh? Why didn't you
Finally got him to move. It's not easy to convince someone with nothing but words. Luckily, we're dealing with ethereals instead of humans this time.
Xiaoguang, I have a question. Why did you insist on dragging him back to the battle?
When I saw Avara standing there, I suddenly remembered what Dad told my brother and me when we were little. A story of ancient sword. In the early days of Eridu, many mercenary brigades were deployed to explore new territory and eliminate once. A mercenary brigade clashed with a band of looters, and he defeated the ethereal on his own and captured the remaining looters, achieving a great victory. After that, the sword-wielding mercenary group, and that's the story of none other than Big Pan of the Melt Iron Mercenaries. The one who beheaded Avaris and instantly became famous.
The early days of Eridu? That's a long time ago. You're saying Big Pan is actually someone from ancient history?
We might have to wait until we return to the temple and ask Shifu to fully understand the truth. After thinking back on that story, anyway, let's help him defeat that Avaris now. If I'm not mistaken,
Let's do it. Oh
come
no.
on.
Continue. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Honestly, I'm shaking like a leaf. But this time, I'm not backing down. My fear points where my blade should strike. And my sword follows where my heart leads. I, Big Pan, the Melt Iron Merc, am a swordsman who's sworn to protect my comrades. Poor souls twisted into ethereals. Forgive me for what I have to do.
The measure of steel slices the world through. It's getting stronger. Are you okay? The Qingming's might rends the heavens.
Lagi. Ah.
Found you.
Watch closely. What's the light?
White sword. Okay. Let's go. Shifu. Okay.
Well, does your body feel lighter now?
How do I
Lebih
describe
ringan,
it?
sangat ringan
It's
karena ya
like
gua
there's an energy surging
saking
inside.
kurusnya.
Very good. With this, the sword you have retrieved has become swordwill for you to use. Continue the trial until the Qingming sword opens the next gate for you.
Shifu.
I know what you wish to ask. After this experience, you have a better understanding of the essence of this realm now, yes?
Shifu, you mentioned before that no one could enter or leave this realm besides us. So those who appear here aren't real people. I once encountered beings born from miasma called drowned ideals that are somewhat similar to the people here, yet different. The people.
And the owner of the sword we retrieved, Big Pon of the Melt Iron Mercenaries? I've read about him in a swordmaster novel. He's a famed swordmaster of the city founding era. So in other words, there's no way he could still be alive.
Tetap.
But why would he appear here in the form of our senior from real life? And both he and the others, it's like they're reenacting the entirety of that famous battle.
It's simple. He and I are simply vessels. Puppets created by the sword with miasma and hollow matter
Kalau di
after
sini biasanya
accessing
udah
the owner's
ya udah
memory.
keras smack biasanya.
Naturally, it would choose forms that the owner is familiar with. In essence, we are each just a
kedengeran nggak,
sliver of
guys?
Swordmaster's consciousness, recorded by the Qingming sword throughout its long history. This might be weird to say, but you're merely talking to slivers of personified memory. The Qingming sword has responded to your wishes, choosing the memories of a few famed swordmasters to shape it. When they show you how their swords shine, their sword will fortify your power.
I see. Well,
So, does that mean you're also a piece of a swordmaster's memory, Shifu?
It's a bit difficult to explain. You may simply think of me as your guide.
Ya.
Now, more
Kalau
important.
ditebak-tebak paling
Might you also be lost
plot
travelers?
twistnya dia jadi musuh kita juga. Kita lawan dia juga.
You're Senior Ye?
Shiyuan? Brother, what are you doing here?
Senior?
Brother.
I'm
Sure.
sorry, but I think you must have mistaken me for someone else.
Xiaoguang? His appearance and attire still haven't changed from his senior disciple days at Yunquei Summit. I think he must be just like Shifu and Big Pan,
Yep,
a
yep.
famous swordmaster wearing Senior Ye's appearance.
Yeah, I think so too. I was just so surprised to see him just now that my mind blanked. Maybe he corresponds to one of the two remaining swords we need to find. Either way, let's ask him what's going on first. Sorry, we mistook you for someone we knew. Have you been traveling alone?
It's a bit embarrassing, but I've forgotten my real name and identity. By the time I came to, I was already lost amidst the mountains in this realm. Please, just call me Peregrine. If possible,
Peregrine.
would you allow me to lodge here for a while? Though my memories are hazy, I remember that I came here in search of something.
Peregrine. I've heard that name before in the stories Mom used to tell me and Shiyuan.
What are you two mumbling about? In any case, this place has not been maintained.
You have my gratitude. I can tell you three have more to discuss, so I won't disturb you any further. I shall...
Well then, since you found the first sword, it's time I tell you about the remaining two. However, I imagine you've already guessed. The remaining two areas each hide an extraordinary sword.
The remaining two areas? But apart from the one we just went to, isn't there only one other area?
Do you recall the incomplete statue I pointed out to you in the main hall?
Yep. I kept having this sense of deja vu. Like I had seen that statue somewhere before.
Is that so? That's not surprising. In any case, both the final area and the monster that gave you trouble before are hidden behind that statue.
Behind the statue. So you mean, if we can break it, we can get to the third area?
It is not something that can be broken with brute force. Ye Shunguang, an ethereal that can temporarily steal your senses. While exploring, you should contemplate how to gain passage from the statue. As someone who was moving on, the Qingming sword has sensed your growth. The seal for the second...
Sword wills!
Oke.
The fight's over for now. Since we've got some time, let's go ask Shifu about that sword array. Rolling cloud! What's this? The line is drawn. Light brings the dawn. My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
Ta-da! Oke, langsung. Yeah, biasa. Let's go.
Shit! Get behind me! Leave this to me! Call for it! Intercept!
Aduh.
See ya! Break! Got one for the point! Break! Can't let this chance slip away!
Ah,
The measure of steel slices the world through! Found you!
oh, around area. Gede areanya. Lanjut.
Turn around! Smash them! My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
Tuh.
Guang didn't Clay Summit, breaking all illusions! Necessary for victory! I see edge. Target spotted! Hey, hi there! Let this sword array. What? Send you away!
Tapi pakai shift dulu ntar. Oh no, bagus. Lanjut story. Oke. Oh bonusnya nanti aja dulu. Kita lanjut. Shifu, welcome back.
meet again.
We
Did you
meet
rest well?
again.
Yeah, it's much more quiet here compared to New Eridu. It's really nice to relax.
That's right. Though the study is covered in dust, there's a couple of ancient texts about swords. As I have nothing to do at the moment, So, are you two heading out today?
There's an area here that was just unsealed, so we're heading over to explore it.
I see. Truth be told, today I also plan to head to the air. If my lost sword is not there, I'll head to the air.
Okay, thanks, Shiyu. Mr. Peregrine?
Uh, I hope you remember who I am next time. Well then, good luck to...
Ya kalau gue jadi ya sih pasti bakal panik juga sih. Oke, lanjut. The new gate.
Not good enough. You should have trained harder. Again! That voice. And that tiny frame. It's definitely Senior Fufu, right? But why does she look so intense today?
Let's hurry and see what's going on.
New mechanic. Balik ke masa kartun,
Watch out, Belle!
kakinya beroda, jadi berubah jadi roda.
Who are you people? And why are you following me? She looks exactly like Senior Fufu. But way more fierce. Definitely not someone you'd want to mess with. Staying silent? You're looking down on me. Enough talk then! That you
Enough
trespassed here
talk.
shows your ill intent. Draw your sword!
Wait, we're sorry. We didn't come here with ill intentions, and we swear we're not bad people. We just saw you fighting here and wanted to talk.
Very well.
Mulai
I
not
feel no malice from you. This
Hey,
is
buddy.
a secret tiger thyron training area. How did you two get in? Isn't this the Qingming? We meant no offense. You're lost. I still have important matters to attend to. I've no time to play tour guide and bodyguard for you.
Grim Tiger?
What?
tiger.
You've heard that name before. It isn't my real name. Simply a title I use to keep evildoers in check. You are no evildoer, so there is no need to fear me. I must be going. Don't delay me any further.
Junior, I've heard the name Grim Tiger from Senior Fufu when we sparred before. According to her, Grim Tiger was a
Yes, para
famous,
harimau.
powerful tiger thyron who was active decades ago. Senior Fufu's own Tiger 7 forms comes from Grim Tiger's
So she's from over a decade ago. The timelines jumped way back. Sounds like she's the wielder of the second blade.
I should have paid attention to Senior Fufu when she told me about her legendary stories. Why was I zoning out at Senior Fufu's soft, fluffy tail? I have no idea how the story will unfold now.
Tail.
Anyway, let's catch up to her and see what happens next.
Master,
That look on your face. You're totally thinking what I'm thinking, right? With a name like that, that master's gotta be pretty fierce and intimidating.
but with Senior Fufu's adorable face, it's impossible to take her seriously. All your fancy kung fu. Move! I'll show you how it's done.
Instead, I can't keep fighting. Even if we make it past this thing, we'll never clear the deeper trials.
Xiao here.
Xiao.
Enough talking. Focus on the fight! Shit! Target spotted! Turret now! Shit!
There's no way we can defeat it. Let's just give up.
If you came all the way here just to whine, you might as well crawl back home and hide under your blanket.
No! That ethereal from earlier already broke one of my arms. I really can't keep fighting anymore.
That's what happens when you skip
Dia
your
lain,
training. Right now is when we
Dan
decide
dia
the
dalam
fate of our
eternal
clan.
lagi rasanya.
But maybe they're right. If this is all the strength we'll ever get as Tiger Thyrans, maybe taking that power isn't so bad after all. Unless we can stay away from the hollows.
Coward. Backing down at a time like... Stop right there. I don't know what's going on, but you two need to calm down. You're the ones who were wandering around here early. Didn't I tell you not to get in my way? I already showed you the path out. Why are you still tailing me?
We're just a little worried about you. Would you mind telling us about what happened? Maybe we can help.
This is an internal matter among our clan. It has nothing to do with you. Stop asking.
Stop
The
asking.
Tiger Bane Bell. It's all because of the Tiger Bane Bell.
Hey, keep your mouth shut. The Tiger Bane Bell? I've heard of that name from a tiger thyran I know. It's a forbidden artifact, one that gains power by devouring its own kin. Is that right? So some big mouth just couldn't keep a secret? Even that information got out?
The bell was made long ago by one of our ancestors. They were inspired by the Void Hunter's weapons and wanted to create something that could give our clan a power that could rival theirs. But for some reason, the finished bell carried a flaw none of the Void Hunter's weapons had. It could only be activated if we sacrificed one of our own. From the moment it was created, it's but hollow disasters in Eridu have been getting worse lately. For us Tiger Thyrans who go in and out of the hollows all the time, it's a terrible sign. Some elders say the next calamity is near. Although our numbers are growing, we still don't have enough.
That's so unreasonable. No one should have to die just so that someone else can get stronger. Seems you've got more conscience than most of my The ones who oppose the reactivation of the bell made a deal with the ones who want to use it. If we can prove the Tiger Thyrans can get stronger without the bell, they'll drop the whole idea.
But you keep fighting alone. You even threw your best sword into the deepest part of the training grounds.
We have to shut those supporters up for good. If I used my...
But think about it. You're the strongest of us all. Is it possible that...
If you've come to think that as well, just take the intruder.
Junior, did you hear Grim Tiger left her best sword in the deepest parts of this place? Maybe that's the sword we're looking for. Let's try to catch up to her.
I must become stronger.
Wait, I get that you're desperate, but pushing yourself like this, it's too much. Mind and body as one. Got a trace.
Oh, lebih cepat.
the void. Could you just stop and talk to us for a minute? Maybe I can help you.
Oke, lanjut.
Measure of steel slices the world through! Luang didn't quite summon, breaking all illusions! What the heavens? Light brings the dawn.
Just like that, she's gone. Let's follow her.
When Grim Tiger was fighting just now, I noticed her looking into the distance from time to time. If what Shifu said is true, the weather here is a direct reflection of the Swordmaster's mood. Could there also be a storm in the heart of...
She said if she couldn't gain her kin's recognition.
No. What I'm sensing isn't causing her not to be able to see the goal ahead, where her companions are. I think she may have created this ring for herself, through her desire for power.
But that would never be the right choice. Count.
If the body wielding the sword isn't strong enough, protecting companions and... I feel so bad.
You don't have to carry these burdens all by yourself.
I understand. I hope that, as a fellow swordmaster, that's why we have to catch up with her. So many ethereals here. Are they all from Grim Tiger?
That voice. It's... You two, this way! Please, hurry!
What's up?
Let's finish this quickly. Here and now! Here and drop. Radiant cloud. What the heavens? Mind and body as one. Through the void.
Looks like the path ahead is blocked.
Eh? Don't worry, I handle that.
So you followed me all the way here.
Itu anjing, bukan
I
harimau.
have to admit, you're persistent.
Grim Tiger, you won't be able to pass this trial if you fight alone. Let us help you face this final test.
I appreciate you wanting to help after hearing about the Tiger Bane Bell. But what I need is strength, not help from others. Only when I have the strength to silence everyone myself will my views be accepted. The Tiger Bane... So the one who once took up arms for her fellow Tiger Thyrans now thinks even her fancy words mean nothing. Only results will convince the elders of our Tiger clan. I don't expect outsiders like you to understand my feelings.
Junior Bell is right. If the path you take is contrary to your original goal, fighting is the only thing you can see now. Everything else will become a foothold for them, including your Tiger Thyran kin. In your heart, you've resented them many times for holding me back.
I can see it in your eyes. You crave strength just as much as I do.
Yes, we are just like you. We all want to be stronger. Otherwise... But I know this
Okay,
for sure.
fine. Let's
I
do
can
it.
become stronger
Tinggal bilang
with
gitu
her
aja,
by my
kelar.
side.
Selesai.
If you still remember how you felt when you fought alongside your companions, then you should understand what I mean. The path that lets you overcome everything won't be as blurred as this rain. At the very least.
Maybe you're right. All I wanted was to crush everything.
Hey, you two! I've brought you that Tiger Thyran.
Grim Tiger? Are you...
What are you doing?
Sorry. I must have disappointed you. We practiced martial arts together and swore to protect our people.
There's no way you can keep fighting with your injuries. Let's forget about taking on the trial next time. No, from today on, I'll be trusting.
All right.
Thank you for your help.
Of course. Looks like...
I'll stay here and protect the wounded Tiger Thyran. Please.
To be honest, I'm not now. Let's use this...
Let's get fight.
Teaming up with others may not prove that I can handle these monsters alone. This shows that I never forgot what my sword is meant to protect. I'll always fight side by side with my kin and my friends, whether it's battling Ethereals or the ominous Tiger Bane Bell. So don't you dare underestimate our strength. These lives are not yours to take.
The line is gone. Light brings the dawn. Found you. The sword follows my will and wins
Gua nyerang
power
apaan?
ahead. Split the heavens. Let this sword array send you away. Daisy Down's here. I call this move Funny Slice Combo. I Stupid.
Oke, lanjut. Go fight. Oh, terus lanjut. No problem, man. Shifu? Oh, patung kedua.
Monkey statue holding binoculars.
Monkey statue.
I know where I've seen it before.
I remember now. At Swabian Temple's outer courtyard, on the left side facing the main gate, there's a statue with 3 monkeys.
Swabian.
That's where our sect is based in the Throne Quarter. Or, well, in the whole Wi-Fi. I never understood what that statue meant. Could it really?
So there's one like this at the temple too. Not surprising. Every Yunquay summit base has one. Anyway, looks like you've already solved one of the statues.
I wonder what we did to make this monkey show its true form. Is it because
Not everything's about fighting. Keep thinking that way and you'll...
why are they even more into this than we are? He's kind of like my brother. Once he decides on something, he dives right in.
So, the second sword has also turned into sword will and has been reclaimed. One last sword to go now.
Yeah, we'll be able to know.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. Just like before, we've come this far together. And whatever lies ahead, we're now living through the...
Thank you, Junior.
Thank you,
So,
Junior.
you wanted to see me. What for?
Shifu, you're still hiding something, aren't you? From me and from them? Secrets about this place?
You're sharp, young one. Looks like I made him...
So I was right about it. In that case.
So, mau kita up. Ini kayaknya. Kita butuh satu lagi.
There's no rush if you don't know where to start.
What are you up to, Xiaoguang?
You're here, Junior. To move forward, we have to get past this step.
Just begun, huh? Does just...
Shifu!
Let me help. If the puzzle was really that easy to crack, you folks at Yunquay Summit would have figured out it.
I know what's going on. Everyone, I know...
Mr. Peregrine? those dark circles under your eyes? Don't tell me you pulled an all-night.
I just got caught up in the old texts and lost track of time. And anyway, back to the point. I found this passage in the records of Yunkui's summit. Those who wield the Qingming sword see the cause. In a different book, I found text that says, "The heavens shift in pursuit of cause. The earth." Shifu once mentioned that you saw changes in the weather before.
Yeah. Sometimes I just can't help stopping to watch when the weather changes. For some reason,
I believe that's what it means by the heavens shift in pursuit of cause. In the same vein, the earth...
That makes sense. But is...
A bell. Come to think of it, there were bells in the previous 2 areas as well. They're probably the...
Exactly. I searched every corner of this place. Those 2 bells...
You managed to figure all that out on your own. Interesting.
Huh? But I was just starting to get some... Forget it. This isn't the time to complain. There's still quite a distance to the bell. Let's be extra careful. There could be ethereals along the way.
Oh, bisa lanjut. Ini dulu. Kita endkan dulu story-nya.
What's happening?
The space around here is shifting. I've never seen anything like it.
Commander, are we really doing this? After all these years, Big Pond has saved us so many times.
A measure of steel?
I know that, but think carefully. This peaceful era has no place for someone like him. His swordsmanship is on a completely different level. The higher-ups don't want him to become a problem later on. You feel it too, right? Just imagine if one day he turned from ally to enemy. It would be terrifying.
Even so, just leaving him in the hollow like that feels so...
You really think someone as strong as him would die so easily? I thought this through.
What's the light? My blade
I feel bad too, of course. If we want to keep our place in the newly built Eridu, we have to follow orders.
radiant cloud.
Next time there's a mission in the Hollow, you can be the one to tell him. Some people just aren't meant to stay allies forever.
I understand. It's for the future of the rest of the crew. And I'm sorry, Big Pond.
Proceed! Women pieces are in place. Here I draw.
Bener.
There's still quite a distance to the bell. Let's be extra careful. There could be ethereals along the way. Follows my will and winds howl in the heavens! What the heavens?
Mercury shifting. I've never seen anything like it.
All is expanding faster than ever. Paradu's really gonna be destroyed.
The disaster's finally here. I told you. There's no chance of survival without using the Tiger Bane Bell.
Shut your mouth. It's because we refuse to use that thing that we've kept our pride and lived as a people till now.
It's all pointless. You're going to die here anyway. But you're not wrong. Those years without using that cursed thing weren't so bad in the end. What about Grim Tiger? Is she still alive?
She went running off with her sword to save people. Said she'd get our children out to safety, even if it cost her life. So, in the end, we still can't overcome the Hollow with all our training.
Twice is the world Grim!
Guess I'll go join her and protect the children. They'll be our kinfolk.
Get back to Silahkan.
Not bad. Congratulations. You've taken another step forward.
Dia tiba-tiba bingung.
Look! The monkey with the headphones just appeared! To see the growth of other sword masters with my own... This is the fate of those who wield this...
It's so sad.
Yes. Fate was...
What makes you think that,
I'm just guessing. I saw their fear and confusion, and the strength that let them fight through their uncertainties. I also heard the echoes from their journey's end. Although their fate strayed far from what they once hoped for, their choices still cause and effect are never truly equal. If I drew my sword only to chase an outcome, their sword will existed only to carry out their convictions and the will of humankind itself. And the Qingming sword, it holds the stories of countless. The birth and fall of each swordmaster in Eridu's lengthy history are all merely fleeting moments. It alone bears...
An interesting perspective. Then tell me, Ye Shunguang, after witnessing the causes and effects of other swordmasters, have you found the result?
Yes, at first. I came here only to find a way to resist the Qingming sword's corruption. But inheriting it, that's the path I chose. And I don't want my journey to become a meaningless pursuit of mere survival, even if it all ends with nothing. That's fine. I want to wield this sword for the people of New Eridu, for the countless swordmasters before me who once shone brightly, and for everyone who walks this world without a blade in hand. I'll wield the collective will of those before me to carry out my own justice and duty. The Qingming sword's wielder was never meant. That is my sword will. The proof of the heart.
This is the last monkey.
No, I don't think there ever was a real puzzle or answer. The Qingming sword simply reflected maybe all it wanted was a wielder who wouldn't let down.
The monkey has to be dead.
Since you've already come this far, allow me to lend a little help. And let me see how much you've grown since last time, Xiaobang.
Okay, Shifu. The line is gone. Radiant cloud. Mind and body as one.
This is ethereal. It's the one that gave you such a hard time before. So, do you think you can take it down now?
The sword is no longer lost in doubt. I'll use my sword will to cleanse this place of evil. Disciple of Yunquei Summit, keeper of the Qingming sword, Yeshunguang, ready for combat! Split the heavens! Frost listen! The sword follows my will and winds howl in the heavens! Split the heavens! Radiant cloud! Let this sword array send you away!
Yep.
Why wasn't the last sword on that ethereal? Does that mean the trial's not over yet?
That's something you'll have to figure out yourself. For now, let's see what lies...
Mr. Pain. Hah?
The three of you arrived just in time. You didn't interfere with my absorption of the sword will's power.
Mr. Peregrine?
Why would Junior? We thought the sword in the third area was tied to a swordmaster called the Peregrine. But it seems we were seriously... Senior Inhu, Senior Fufu... Every famed swordmaster we've encountered so far has taken on the face of someone we know. But we've overlooked someone else who also has a familiar face and knows everything about mastering the sword arts. Only because she claimed to be a guide of the Qingming sword. Shifu, you're the one we've been searching for in the third area, aren't you?
That's right. You don't seem very surprised. Looks like you have already considered this possibility.
Kan?
The extra
Bang
fourth
apa?
person. The one who intentionally borrowed the
Plot
name
twistnya dia lagi
Peregrine.
dua ya.
Brother, no.
Plot twistnya dia yang jadi bosnya.
Yeshurun, is it really you? I had a feeling it was you. Every time we had a real fight and I called you by your full name, you'd cover up your nerves with a cough like that.
Do you really have to call me out at a time like this, Xiaoguang?
You've always been a powerful swordmaster. Your body and soul have been the same from the start. But if it's true that no...
Correct. The real Ye Shuyan is probably wandering somewhere in New Eridu as we speak. I was born from the Qingming sword's power.
So you've been pretending to have lost your memory this whole time? Since you've taken the sword...
No. At first, I couldn't remember anything. I only had a vague feeling that you all looked familiar. But as I read through the ancient tomes here and listened to your conversations, everything slowly started coming. Yunquei Summit, the Qingming sword, Shifu, Junior Bell, my only sister, and I was disheartened for a while.
Things like taking the three swords...
If gathering the three swords is your trial set by the Qingming sword, Then, if someone other than you, I'll get straight to the point. Based on my own investigations,
Replacing Xiaoguang as the Qingming sword's successor? That's a crazy plan.
He's asked me the same question before, though I only know slightly more about the Qingming sword than you do, so I can't be completely sure. Let's say
He asked you about this before? But as a former wielder of the Qingming sword, would you really just let him go through?
Why not? Besides the 3 swords in their trials, the Qingming sword also chose to recreate your brother here. There must be a reason for that. And now it seems just my own thoughts, but I've been watching you two from the start, and this all feels like a regular sibling spat. You should just have a fight, settle it, and...
Shifu, please don't add fuel to the fire. Anyway, I've explained everything. Xiaoguang, Junior Bell, release the sword will from the other...
Brother, we talked so much during the last battle. I thought you understood.
That might be true for the real Yeshian. But people's
Make me low.
obsessions are not so easily deterred. Not to mention that this is your Xiaoguang. I know you can't accept the idea of leaving the Qingming sword unclaimed. You fear it could bring disaster. I understand your determination. But I still hope that this is the end that we aim to achieve.
Do you still remember what I told you, brother? From now on, let yourself be happy.
Of course I remember. Are you saying that by making this decision in his place, I'm stealing the... If the real me were to wake up one day and find himself as the new wielder of the Qingming sword, he might feel uncertain at first. But I know in the end...
I'm sorry, brother. I thought I had already fully understood what you were thinking. Shifu was right. We should just fight. Silly brother. If you want this sword, then you'll have to take it from me. Just like when you first started practicing the mystic arts and tried to get Banyue Shifu's prayer beads. You really thought you could do it.
Hey, enough! Are you seriously going to call me out like that in front of Junior Bell? Do you know how embarrassing...
It's okay, Signoria. I'll just...
Forget it. After seeing what you've done here, I already had a feeling what your answer would be. But a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see... Shifu, Junior Bell, stand back.
You don't have to tell me. I wasn't planning on...
The sword will I just absorbed has restored my strength.
The harder the fight, the clear...
It feels like forever since we last fought with our minds intact. Back then, you were still that kid who relied on me for everything.
You said it yourself. That was a long time ago. I'm not the same little girl anymore, brother. Besides, we already fought once when you were under control. And you lost that one.
Is that so? Keep up that confidence and give it your all.
Stop.
If I were the real Yeshuyan, I probably wouldn't be so fixated on fighting you.
Leave it to...
The real Yeshuyan has already accepted that you'll always carry the Qingming sword.
Steel slices the world...
That's not truly what Yeshuyan wants. My very existence proves it. Even my subconscious. I always hated that sword.
Nah, gitu aja. Sekian dan terima kasih.
No.
Enough.
You found your own sword, Will. The truth is, I've known for a while now. Whether it's strength or willpower, the you who once sought my protection is gone. I'm the one still stuck in place, clinging to the foolish dream that I could keep you safe within. By the time I realized it, you were already far beyond my reach. Xiaoguang, call me what you will. Stupid, stubborn, it doesn't matter. Just give me the last 2
This is the path I chose. And I'll fight for my own will. That's why I can't let him sorry. You've always been so kind that, as your sister, I never really saw what was in your... It wasn't until we crossed swords that I realized how much it hurt you to see me take up the Qingming sword. Do you still remember my favorite osmanthus cakes from that one street corner shop? There was one time I secretly bought... These cakes are so good. I wish I could share them with my... Thinking about it, that was something I liked. I realize now that I never actually knew what your favorite food was. So today, I want to hear all about...
Osmanthus cakes are a little too sweet for me. I think
I see. Then you'll have to bring a box of those the next time we eat. And when that day comes, don't ever talk about dying in my place again. That's not the sword will you're meant...
But Xiaoguang...
It's all right. You don't have to say anything. Whatever it is you're searching for, I know the road ahead won't be easy. But I believe in you. I know you will. Because you're...
That's so. Xiaoguang. In the end, I'm just a piece of memory. You should save those words for the real me when you get back. And see if you'll be like me.
Tumbuh sangat
I
besar.
finally got to see him truly smile. I wonder if he really...
Breaking out of that overprotective sibling phase isn't easy. I speak from experience. Anyway, Xiaoguang, you did well. Now, go turn the final sword into sword will. After that, you should gain further recognition from the Qingming. As for me, I am merely a memory fragment that exists in this place. My role here is done. This realm will probably hold...
Wait, about your true identity. Are you Ishu and Shifu's sister, Ijeong?
How did you figure that out?
It was just a hunch. I thought, if you're the memory of a former Qingming sword wielder, then maybe you're Ijeong. Ishu and Shifu told me about you.
Just a hunch, huh? She really took in an interesting disciple. Now, I'd love to keep chatting with you all, but Belle, you should go with Xiaoguang and uncover the secrets the Qingming sword is trying to show you, while this realm still exists. Oh, and your Shifu. How is she doing these days?
She's doing great. She became the High Preceptor of Yunkui's Summit, took in many disciples, including us, and spends her days helping the people of Weifei. She's the best Shifu we could ask for.
I see. I'm glad to hear that.
Ding, ding, ding.
Something's up ahead!
That's the secret the Qingming sword wanted you to see. I hope it helps you somehow.
The path of Baiza is never walked alone. When fate shifts, you're the other me. Is this the plan of both you and the Qingming sword itself? It is a blessing to see that you've realized the sword will in your heart. Congratulations. I know what you want to ask. It's a secret that countless people who once wielded the Qingming... The answer you seek, Swordkeeper, is hidden within the prophecy and paved on the path you've been on. If Baiza refers to my path so far, then... Wait, you mean all those sword masters I've encountered? Then I will keep track of their existence and growth. Just as you saw on the traverse the world, witness the hearts of different sword masters. This way, thousands of sword masters will become your companions, and the corruption of the...
So this is how we can delay the sword's corruption on Xiaoguang. But that will only slow it down, right?
The way to end it lies behind you, are far from beyond the door.
Time to
Okay.
go. Now cutscene. Cutscene. Di sini aja.
We're back. How should I put it? It almost feels like I just woke up from the most unbelievable dream.
Welcome home, Xiaoguang.
It's good to be back, Junior. Thank you for staying by my side through such an extraordinary journey.
Oh,
As long as you're with me.
Too bad we still couldn't find a clear
kayaknya
solution
kan
in the
nggak
realm to
didolot
prevent the
kayaknya.
Qingming sword from
Nggak
harming
ada
its
cutscene-nya.
wielder.
That's alright. I think we still gained a lot from this journey. At least we now know the damage caused by the Qingming sword isn't beyond repair.
Alright. When that time comes.
Junior Xiaoguang, when did you get back? And you didn't even say a word. If I'd known, I would have picked up more ingredients.
Junior Xiaoguang! How was your first Void Hunter mission? Did everything go smoothly? Junior Belle is so sneaky. She got to spend all that time alone.
You guys, how is she supposed to answer with all of you talking over each other? Xiaoguang, was your first mission difficult? You didn't get a...
Everyone, I'm back! I might be heading out again soon for the next mission. But before that, I want us all to have a proper meal together.
Everyone seems to be in such a good mood today. What happened?
Xiaoguang came back safe and sound. That's already something worth celebrating. But yeah, I do feel more...
I had a great dream last night. I can't remember exactly what it was about.
It seems we all rested. Oh, by the way, Xiaoguang, a letter arrived this...
Huh?
If he had something to say, he could have just sent it through Knock Knock, writing a whole letter instead. Don't you think that's kind of dramatic? Am I imagining?
We've already received 17 banners of gratitude and 30 thank you letters from the people he helped on his journeys. Looks like he's been through quite...
I think it's a good sign that he decided to write to you. It means there are things he wants to tell. Well then, would you like to open it now and...
No, not now. Just leave it in my room. I don't know where he's been or what he's seen, but he's my brother. It's probably something simple yet special.
Oh, what next? Yep, all done. So what's next? Started.
The lion's gone. Radiant cloud. Frost weapons. Perfect timing. Yep. Are you okay? Call forwarding. Dial 1 for complaint. Dial 2 for a chat. Spot an ethereal. Tied to my table. What's this? A measure of steel slices the world through. Radiant cloud. Frost weapons. The Qingming's might rends the heavens. The sword follows my will and wins howl in the heavens! Radiant cloud! Frost glistens! The new pieces are in place! I call this move Bunny Splash Combo! Got one for complaint! Target spotted! Hey, hi there! The measure of steel slices the world through!
This stuff. Got that. Come back. The movies.
Wow, your osmanthus cakes are so good, but it's a little too sweet.
It is a bit sweet, but there's nothing wrong with a little sweetness.
Really? Sorry, I guess I added too much sugar. I'll make it much better for you next time.
There's no need to be so nervous, Xiaoguang. It's already delicious.
I'm glad you like it.
But I've always wondered, why do you like osmanthus cakes so much?
Actually, I just like anything related to osmanthus. I remember a long time ago, when I just joined Yunquei Summit, there was a dessert shop on the corner of a nearby street. They made amazing osmanthus cakes there, so I always pestered my brother to get some for me. But for some reason, I ended up with a stomachache every time I ate them. Then I decided to try making osmanthus cakes myself. So long as I made sure to use the right amount of the right ingredients, I was fine.
So this is where you were.
What's up?
Senior Fufu, you're back.
Yeah, we heard something happened again in Wi-Fi, so we hurried back as fast as we could. We just got here today. But never mind that. I just got word something strange has appeared over at Siloon Bay.
We should go take a look.
Makanya.
How is this possible? Those strange white flowers we saw inside the hollow are showing up out here, too. And is it just my imagination? Or does it somehow feel like the Qingming sword is reacting to them?
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Got a
Same.
feeling about it.
They look exactly like the ones in my memory. If only Ishu and Shifu were here, she'd know what to make of this.
With everything that's happening in Phylum Heights, it's only right for the High Preceptor to report directly to the mayor. That's her duty.
Duty.
And including, of course, the mess your brother caused. Yeshu Yun.
Mr. Liu! My brother, he's just...
Yeshun Guang. Facts are facts. There is no arguing them. But remember this. The two of you walk different paths. Since you've inherited the Qingming sword, you must carry everything.
Excuse me, but who might you be?
Sorry, I forgot to introduce him. He's Yunquei Summit's current...
I am Lu Hongzhou. I know who you are. Yishun's new disciple. As for these flowers, they've already been reported. So far, they seem harmless, exhibiting no signs of aggression.
No, they're not. I've seen these flowers before. Back when the old cap, we also found a ton of them deep inside Limnian Hollow. The weird thing is, whenever we approached them, it seemed to weaken.
Is that so? Then just to be safe, you may clear...
Okay. Mr. Liu, please believe me. These flowers aren't as simple as they look. There's something deep...
You're not usually this persistent. Is it because of what you've been through lately? Or have you met someone special who's made you start questioning?
No, that's not it. I just feel like this is...
All right. Tomorrow evening, I shall gather all the relevant people.
Thank you.
Of course, this isn't only about the flowers. It's also time to come to a final verdict on your brother's act. I'll need to review everything and make a statement that...
I understand.
Good. That Yeshun Guang, never ever forget who you are. Let's hope your presence in her life brings strength.
Sorry you had to see that. Mr. Liu's always been that way.
So, who exactly is this Mr. Liu? Is he what?
He's an elder of Yunquei Summit. He's the one who manages everything when...
An elder? But I heard that Ishu and Shifu was the only one from Yunquei Summit who's...
Well, he's more of a guardian than a fighter. Back when everyone left the mountain, he was tasked with making sure that... I didn't think he'd come here, too. Guess that means...
He doesn't seem to like...
Huh? Really? He's always been quite a serious person. Alright, enough of that. It's getting late and I need... Oh, right! The osmanthus cakes! They turned out a little off. It's a promise. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Teman. Udah mulai.
Since everyone's here, let's begin. The purpose of this meeting is to gather what we know, review the current...
My apologies, everyone. It is a little inconvenient for me. When I heard what happened with Shuyan some time ago, I had planned to return to Phylum Heights immediately. But there's been an abnormal disturbance inside Hollow Zero, and as manpower was insufficient, Mr. Liu has given me a rundown of the situation regarding the creator. As such, I would like each of you who was there to briefly recount what happened, so...
Long story short, that Miss Sarah from the Exaltists was behind a whole string of events. Her real goal was to awaken the creator. Yep. Meanwhile, Ye Shuyan's so-called partnership with Sarah was just a cover. What he really... Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. He overestimated himself, and in the end he was...
Thanks to Xiaoguang's assistance at a crucial moment, we were able to subdue the monster under the creator's control.
It's all thanks to Xiaoguang. Without her, we wouldn't have been able to suppress that.
Yet everything comes with a price. And that price, Xiaoguang, when you inherited the Qingming sword, I told you, unless it's a matter of life and death, you must never draw it from its case or tap into it.
But my brother's life was hanging by a thread, and my friends were in danger. Please, Shifu, tell me.
Xiaoguang, I'm not blaming you. It's just more than saving others. Let's leave it here for now. Anyone else have something to...
Though we ultimately prevailed, Yeshu Yuan left on his own in the chaos. We have no information on his whereabouts.
I've also been informed of that. I'll see what I can do to
High Preceptor, Yeshu Yuan colluded with the Exaltists, endangered Failum Heights, and brought shame upon Yunque Summit.
You probably don't know this, but before I left, I sent the Qingming bird to Lemnian Hollow to search for him. But the poor thing got trapped there by the Exaltists and only just... When I examined the bird, I realized Shuyan had been trying to send me messages about the creator, but they never got through. So no, Shuyan never really sided with the Exaltists or betrayed Yunque Summit. And that's exactly why we need to find him.
My brother must have had his own reasons for everything he did.
Whatever the case, Yeshu Yuan has done real damage to Yunque Summit's reputation. Still, the details...
I take it you two are finished now? Then let me add something. When Sarah tried to summon the creator, we saw this really weird black mist appear. And the strange thing is, we couldn't even hit it. Our attacks went right through.
Couldn't hit it.
That black mist is a formless entity. To harm it, you must condense it into a tangible state, just like the creature the creator...
I see it now. That black mist must be the true form. I've already discussed this with the mayor. He plans to conduct a discreet investigation through his own channels. For now, we're to stay put. Especially you, Xiaoguang. You need to stay in the temple and focus on recovering.
But...
Shifu's right, Xiaoguang. You fainted before, remember? You really can't keep pushing...
Yeah, Xiaoguang. Since both Shifu and the mayor are stepping in...
The power of the Qingming sword is both the pride of Yunque Summit and you must cherish this power. And use it for the sake of many, not so. I agree with the High Preceptor's decision.
How about we let Xiaoguang speak for herself first? She's the one who's actually going through all this.
Thank you, Junior. I want to help with the investigation, too. Even without drawing the sword, there must be something I can still do.
No. I've already said this before. If you want to avoid the sword's negative effects, you must stay away from anything related to it. This isn't up for debate. If there are no objections, I'll take my leave here.
Since the High Preceptor has spoken, this meeting...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oke, pamit dulu.
Oh.
Belle, I'm still not entirely at ease. Even if Xiaoguang seems fine now, it won't be good if she really does lose all of her memory.
Right. But reaching out to Shifu directly might be disruptive.
Shifu! We're really worried about Xiaoguang. If...
There's nothing we can... According to the records of past sword wielders, memory loss itself is a warning sign. But, based on my studies, as long as the case remains intact, and Xiaoguang so you must keep a close eye on her condition.
Understood.
And About what I said during the meeting earlier. After what happened to my sister, I can't lose another person to that sword. Especially not if only the Qingming sword.
Please don't blame yourself, Shifu. I know you only said those.
Hold on a second. That means the Qingming sword actually...
Yes, that's right. The Qingming sword chose every one of its masters. Only those, but even after all these years, no one has figured out what that sword looks for. It doesn't seem tied to... Back when Xiaoguang and Shiyan joined Yunque Summit, Mr. Liu thought Shiyan showed far... I once guessed the Qingming sword might choose people with a certain kind of constitution, but that doesn't explain why it... We know far too little about this sword.
Sorry if this sounds blunt, but if we already knew the tragic fate of the Qingming sword's wielders, what...
This was my mistake. After my sister's accident, I devoted everything I had to studying how to suppress the sword's side effects. When I finally succeeded with the case, I naively thought back then, Xiaoguang had only just joined the sect. She was still a curious child. One day, when she was playing behind the mountain, once the bond is formed, it can't be undone. If only I'd been more careful with its safekeeping. The case had been successful, and I let my pride...
I've heard about it. According to Elder Liu, it was just an accident. No one... Instead of blaming anyone, maybe we should focus on the way she looked just now.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I still have something I need to take. Xiaoguang really...
Please. I need...
Well,
You looked kinda down just now.
thank you. I'm fine, but you... Huh? Wait. Oh, you're both here! Xiaoguang, about what happened at the meeting. I know. She's only being strict. Anyway...
You know, Xiaoguang, you don't have to be so considerate all the time. It's totally normal, really.
Thank you, really. All right. Shifu also asks us... I don't know everything you two have been through.
All right, first question.
The Moonbell Osmanthus cakes. I also asked you, and you told me, that memories aren't
Looks like you got the first one right. During that night by the fire,
I talked about...
Right again! Now last question. What do you like being...
Wait, isn't this question...
I know the answer to this one. Whoa! The wind totally...
It's... Senior!
Perfect! Seems like your memory's just fine. It's getting late.
Yep. Tamat, kelar. Mau jam 2 nih, mau tidur lagi. Oke. Oh, belum.
It's already so late. Who in the world would come looking for me now? Did I really see that? That shadowy figure? Was it just my imagination? There's nothing here. Whatever. I'll just follow it and see what's going on. This is Swabian Temple. No evil spirit would dare show up here. It's probably just a thief. There's a cat over there. I'll go take a look.
Meow.
Is someone there?
Junior. Finally, we meet again.
Wait, I know you.
Surprised? Thought I was your
Motherfucker.
sweet, well-behaved senior. Too bad. The one standing here now is a beast who just wants to survive. I've been waiting for you for such a long time, my dear Junior.
My dear Junior.
Wait, is it really you?
Xiaoguang. Oh, you mean that naive, sweet girl who's always ready to sacrifice herself for others? The one who never says no? Tell me, do you want me to be her? Well, it doesn't matter what you think. I am part of her. Always have been. We were never apart.
Could it be? You're a split personality?
If that makes it easier for you, feel free to think of me as such. I'm the one she hides under that perfect obedient mask. The one she refuses to admit exists, but can't erase her other half. If she's the light, then I'm her shadow. If she's the saint high above, then she's willing to use that sword, that cursed power, to save everyone. But me? I just want to live. How can you save others when you can't even save yourself? It's all just a story people make up to feel moved by their own sacrifice. The stupidest lie ever told.
I can't agree with that. Xiaoguang's wish to help others isn't some kind of fake sentiment. It's genuine.
You're really protective of her, aren't you? I like it. No wonder she thinks you're so special. But let me tell you something. Every chosen heir of the Qingming sword is expected to become a hero. And yet, people are selfish by nature. Behind every noble reason hides an people want heroes. They raise their banners high, but all they really want is some. But when that hero burns out, when she's spent everything she has, what then? Oh, they'll build a monument, and then they'll wait for the next fool to pick up the sword. To become. No one ever cares about the person beneath that title, the one who bleeds. So tell me, if one day that hero stood before everyone and said, "It hurts, I can't do this anymore," what do you think would happen?
People would understand, right? Everyone has the right to choose for themselves.
You really are just as naive as she is. The truth is, from the moment that sword chose me, I knew exactly what I wanted. To be anything but a hero. I refused to die. Oh, did I scare you? Don't worry. I just needed some air. How about I let you in on a little secret? This outfit? I picked it out for her. Pretty. Looks like it's about time. She's waking up. Guess we'll talk again soon.
Wait, I still have tons of questions to ask you.
Belle? What happened to me?
Itu dia. See?
Hello again, everyone.
Zhao!
Remember me? I'm Zhao from Krampus Compliance Authority. Yup, that judgment division of tops. The one that makes all the bad guys run for cover. And this lovely young lady must be the rising star of Yongkoi Summit. The current keeper of the Qingming sword herself. We've never really had the chance to properly get acquainted, have we?
Hello. I'm Guang. It's nice to meet you, Miss Zhao from Krampus.
Honestly, the honor's all mine. Finally meeting the legend herself? In person? You know, there are people out there secretly placing bets that you'll become new Eridu's next Void Hunter.
Void
Stuff like, she'll be the one to restore Yongkoi Summit's former glory and all that.
What? Oh, I'm not that amazing. I just...
Oh, no need to be modest. For someone as gifted and talented as you, someone who turns heads just by walking in the crowd, being too modest could be considered arrogance.
Please don't say things like that.
I'm kidding. Don't take it too seriously. Still, you're the chosen one, aren't you? And we also have Miss Belle here. Lovely to see you again, too.
Is it just me? Or does Miss Zhao seem kinda different today?
Aw, looks like you're still getting to know me. My attitude always depends on the relationship, you know. Like today, I came all the way here with a bunch of carefully chosen gifts just to see you guys. But aside from these little goodies, I also brought something you'll definitely want. Information about Mr. Ye Shuyun.
You mean my brother?
Uh-huh. So, tell me, don't I make a pretty great guest?
You said you have news about my brother? Wait, do you actually know where he is?
Don't get all worked up, Missy. Rushing won't get you anywhere. But your instincts are spot on. I do happen to have a lead on your brother's whereabouts.
Where is he? Please tell me.
Well, that's not very professional of you. In business, it all comes down to equal exchange. I give you what you want, and you give me what I want. Fair, efficient, and perfectly transparent. Barging in and asking for something before offering a trade? That's some questionable manners, don't you think?
She's just really worried. It's her brother we're talking about. So, what's your condition?
Now we're talking, Proxy. A new unknown area has appeared in Lemnian Hollow, and I'm heading there to investigate.
An unknown area?
Unknown area.
And to sweeten the deal, according to the latest observation data, the area covered by Lemnian Hollow has expanded by approximately. So, my theory is that there's some kind of abnormal miasma.
But why me? If you need help from a proxy, I get...
Because you're the current keeper, and I've heard a few interesting tidbits from Dylan. Like how the Qingming sword reacts oddly. Also, did those white flowers that appeared in Wi-Fi cause a strange...
That's right. The Qingming sword started trembling when we came into contact with those flowers.
I'm just connecting the dots on what we know so far. If my guess is right, the power of that sword and those strange white flowers may just be related to the abnormal miasma. So, I need you, Missy, and our brilliant proxy friend here to, of course, as payment, I'll give you the exact coordinates where your brother was last seen. I spotted him right.
All right, I'll do it.
That's a decisive answer.
I want to say yes, but Xiaoguang's health. Yixuan Shifu warned us more than once not to let her get near anything.
I'm fine, Junior. You tested me before, remember? I've already asked Senior Fufu and the others. None of them have found any trace of my brother.
I understand where you're coming from, but this is too risky. I need—
Not an option. Observing the connection between that hollow area and the Qingming sword is— Looks like you two aren't exactly— That's all right. I'm patient. I can wait. So, if you decide you do want to work with me, come in proxy. You're smart, I can tell. I'm sure you'll make the most reason.
I know you still have concerns, but please, I need—
I don't care if I get punished. What matters to me is your health condition. We know too little about the Qingming sword.
You know, before my brother left, he said he'd save me. So I think maybe that's why he left. But here I am, pretending nothing happened. I don't want to be the fragile doll hiding in a glass house. I want to give something back. To use my strength to protect the people who've always protected me. I want to return the warmth and love I've received with my own hands.
I understand how you feel. I really do. But that sword is dangerous.
Junior, you have a brother too. If he went missing one day...
All right. I respect your choice.
Thank you. Right, to be honest, I've been meaning to tell you, maybe it's the sword, but everyone, my brother and all the people, I know they mean well, but you listen to me. You stand up for me. You make me— That means more to me than I—
No need to thank me, but promise me one thing. Whatever happens in the Hollow, promise me you'll put your—
I promise.
And about what you said, that you don't want to be the one who always needs protecting. I'm just accompanying you, that's all. No matter what you do, will you promise me that too?
Yes, I promise. Pinky promise.
I knew it.
Before we go, there's one—
Go on.
You said you wanted to investigate because you detected signs of the hollow— I mean, would Tops really care?
There's the moment you learned I worked for Tops, you'd start assuming that— And honestly, that's not entire— Krampus does operate under Tops, sure. But our duty is to audit those useless clowns Tops sent to Phylum Heights before. Besides, the bigger an organization gets—
So what you're saying—
Don't forget, Krampus is the one managing Phylum Heights now, like I told you before. In this world, everything comes down— We've taken so much from— In contrast, Yunque's summoned shining prodigy and current— Oh my! Who would have thought? Turns out a Tops bit—
Of course we care about Phylum Heights. But at the moment, the only sign of hollow expansion comes from—
You've done your research, I see. But, according to my— Still, we won't know the truth until— Don't worry. Once we're inside, I'll point out to you— So, let me summarize the main mission objectives once more. Enter the mysterious new area and— To achieve this, I'll need the help of the most skilled No time to waste. Let's head—
Oh, tamat juga lagi. Udah ngantuk.
I checked around a bit. This place used to be an old porcelain mine. It's where they used to process lumite ore. If we keep going forward, we'll probably reach the main mining area.
strange. Did the Qingming sword just move?
What's wrong? Did the sword react to something?
Don't worry.
Looks like the sword really is.
Abnormal miasma detected in the...
Something's definitely wrong.
You mean the miasma here
It's not about the concentration of the miasma, but it's giving off an...
According to my previous investigation, this area isn't a bit... Before you defeated that creature controlled by the creator, there wasn't even an entrance. Okay then, that's enough sector I'm investigating.
Huh? We're...
According to the principle of... Or are you trying to get me to...
No, that's not...
You've got it wrong.
Well then, you go handle your mission, and just don't keep...
Since she's... Okay then. The warehouse is right over there. Let's...
Buat yang ini.
This place feels so dangerous. Why would my brother ever come here?
He must have had his reasons. Once we find him, we'll know for sure.
Guess I'll just have to ask him myself when we meet.
Let's head out. This way.
Full system reboot requested. Miasma anomaly
Anomaly.
is increasing.
Wait. A bamboo? In front of the warehouse?
I can't believe there's an active bamboo in this no man's land. Did it just mention the abnormal miasma? Just like Miss Jo said. Let's follow it.
Don't worry. I'll make this quick. I see edge. That bamboo must have gone inside the warehouse. Let's go in. Where did that bamboo go? Over there. Wow, you just picked up a new perception technique on your own? That's amazing!
Data.
Alert. Unidentified bamboo detected ahead. Model unknown. Not listed in any new Eridu of risk advisory. High-level intelligence data construct.
Error. Data error detected. Attempting to reorganize data.
Whoa! This little guy
Udah
can
ada
speak the
kayak
universal
di-
language. Is it talking to itself?
Hi there.
Greetings, my dear friends. Don't worry, I can understand you perfectly. It's nice to meet you. My name is Lockspring. As you can tell, I'm a bamboo that's a little faulty.
What are you doing all alone in a place like this?
I must apologize. There's an issue with my... When I first became aware, I was already stuck here. I think luckily I remember the important things. What I am... I was built by one of the first Void Hunters, Lady Sunbringer herself. As you might know, Lady Sunbringer was the chief executive officer of Marcel Group, the very inventor of all bamboo. I belong to an early series she designed, the high firepower combat bamboo. Sadly, that line was discontinued not long after all these years. Most bamboo of perhaps. I'm the last of my model.
High firepower
That's true. But don't be fooled by how. Do not worry.
We're not scared or anything.
Every bamboo she made was designed with a... Some were meant to share the burden of human labor. Others, Lady Sunbringer loved humanity. That's why every bamboo, No matter the opinion for us, the high firepower to protect. I was born to protect, but now I've lost all the means I once had to fulfill that purpose. Perhaps my end should be the...
Don't say that.
It's been far too long. Still, thank you.
Your model sounds pretty powerful.
Perhaps because we were too pricey to maintain. Our failure... I'm proof of both. Technically, I should have been scrapped long ago. Yet, somehow... But I've got nowhere else to go.
It's okay. You can come with— Oh, right. I haven't even introduced— This is my junior. We're disciples from young— Right. You mentioned abnormal—
As a combat bangbu, I'm quite sensitive to change. It seems to cling to a...
White flowers and abnormal miasma.
There are plenty of those white flowers nearby.
That's a great idea.
Event guys.
I didn't think the Qingming sword...
That figure. It's my brother. He really is here.
Wait, over there. Miss Zhao's surrounded by a ton of ethereals.
As expected, there's a ton of those weird white flowers. Miss Zhao was just chased by a whole bunch, but if we go now...
You decide. Whatever you choose.
Thank you. I've decided. I want to help Miss Zhao. As for my brother, for now, we just can't ignore...
I knew you'd say that.
Okay.
Don't worry. You made the right call. This one looks like trouble.
I'm sensing a weird aura of miasma from it. It's familiar somehow, but... No. Now isn't the time to be thinking about that. We still need to hurry and help Miss Zhao. Yes, Luang is Yun Kuei Summon, breaking all illusions! Finally! The last of them!
No time to waste. We've got to go help Miss Zhao.
Another one of those obstacles. I'm leaving it to you, Junior. Perfect! You've already handled those affairs? Miss Zhao, are you...
Wait, don't tell me you can't...
We saw you surrounded by a ton of...
Yeah, we caught sight...
I didn't need rescuing, but fine. Since our original seems you're keeping your word. And who's this bang?
Oh, this is Luxspring. We met it on the way.
Hello, Miss Zhao. I'm fairly free in the exchange.
A little bang boo wandering a...
You flatter me, even with my body damp.
But either way, having... Back to business.
So you also felt it. I'm assuming this is what you...
I've also been mulling that over. Earlier I discovered that...
Right. Luxspring mentioned before...
Mutate. If this little bang boo's intel is... I have a feeling that this all had...
You mean...
Yep. But that's just my theory. Right now, let's just find...
You're right. We've...
In phylum... Oh, nothing. Be careful, everyone.
Careful, everyone.
These ethereals are all soaked in the stench of abnormal miasma. It looks like the Qingming sword is resonating with them. We should look into this.
Aren't you here to find your brother? What, giving up on him already? Proceed!
I already know my brother's safe. That's good enough for me. For now, I have other things to do.
Throwing flags! All done!
The line is gone.
Radiant cloud!
Let's head to where the ethereals are coming from. I can feel it. The Qingming sword is guiding me.
So you're not just some dainty little princess. You're much more capable than I thought.
Thank you?
Wait, is that Miss Carol? What's she doing here?
I see. You want to make them descend. I'll do it. As long as they succeed. Now is the most, even if it means staining my hands with...
Who is he?
That was an illusion formed by miasma?
Yes, that was my teacher, Miss Carol. But
There are quite a few similar phantoms around here. I've seen several myself. From their shapes and voices have been preserved by the miasma in some peculiar...
I've heard miasma can preserve images of... There's just no way to tell when that...
So your teacher has...
I don't really know. I couldn't completely make sense.
The one your teacher mentioned must be the creator, right? And your teacher kinda sounded like Miss Sarah from the Exaltists.
Based on everything we've seen so far, the creator's descent would cause a catastrophe.
You really believe in your teacher that much? People are the most...
I don't think so. Junior Belle knows her teacher far better. If we can't even trust the ones closest to us...
Ourselves. And only ourselves.
Huh?
It's nothing. Anyway, based on the clues, the anomaly you and Dylan...
So that...
It means a terrifying tsunami is coming.
Sorry, I actually meant to ask earlier.
The creator is the being worth from what we've gathered. This...
I see. So you're talking about the same creator I know.
You've already been
Sorry to interrupt this touch.
Right. The Qingming sword... I said strong abnormal miasma. It's very... The white flowers are turning black?
Watch out!
Watch out!
Wait, why is there a single black flower mixed in? So this is the mutation caused by the abnormal miasma. The white flowers completely turned black. They look even more dangerous now. Howl in the heavens!
Forget the flowers. The abnormal miasma on these ethereals is even stronger than before. Let's handle this with caution.
Let this sword array send you away! Let's hurry up and check those black flowers.
Oh, God.
She shouldn't be drawing on the Qingming sword's power. What's wrong? You look so surprised. It's not like this, my dear Junior.
You're... the other Xiaoguang from earlier.
Good. I knew you would. I need to find a chance to give you a... No. I said no, and I meant it. If you touch that... Fine. You win. But we won't...
Wait, are you...
You could say that. Sometimes I can feel her. But I do what I can to make sure we survive. Blood as the bond. Soul as the vow. Be gone! Sorry.
That girl was your other?
I'm not completely sure. Maybe it's...
What? You knew?
Sorry. I did know about her, yes. Sometimes I can even sense what she's doing. But that night, I didn't know how to explain, so I'm really sorry.
It's alright. What worries me more is the Qingming sword. She just used its power.
Actually, it was my idea too. She thought it'd be safer if she... And it's true.
Even so, that's...
I know!
Sorry to interrupt, but I feel like I should remind you.
Yeah, I felt it too.
Brother? We'll follow.
I think I see something over there. Did Senior Ye leave it? Do you think Senior Ye left this letter to tell us something?
Brother, I don't know why he's doing in his eyes. I'm still, but I have grown up. Sorry.
If Senior Ye really... Maybe... There's...
You're right.
You really do just trust...
Well,
what's nothing wrong with that? Let's hope he's someone worth...
Reboot. Data corrupted.
Oh no. Looks like Lockspring's gotten worse.
We've pretty much wrapped up here. I got something on the abnormal mind. Too bad none of it is exact. Let's go. I'll leave the...
Oke, akhirnya tamat. Tamat. Akhirnya jeda.
As expected of a... Alright, let's go over... Lemnian Hollow is indeed... Though it has no...
Those mutated black flowers...
Correct. You said fun... No. But anyway,
Reboot. Full system...
maybe we should take Lockspring?
Yeah, that's probably our bigger...
You're coming with us, Miss Jack?
This little bamboo knows that area really well. It's worth keeping. Besides, I've got nothing urgent.
So, do you happen to...
I actually do know someone who's really good at fixing bamboo. He's...
You really can do anything. Alright then.
Oke guys, kita rest dulu ya. Kayaknya itu ya. Ya, quest ini kayak intervensi. Jadi quest bisa di... Oh bukan. Jadi yang tadi itu ke siapa? Sorry kan, sorry. Oke guys, sekian dulu malam ini. Thank you for watching everyone. Yang udah like, jangan udah comment. Thank you for watching and see you next video. Bye bye.